I'm going to go through the answers for your 5 a day today. So, okay, question 1. The question showed you some numbers. So you had 2 in the hundreds column, 3 in the tens, and 3 in the ones. So in numerals, your answer would be, let's get a black pen. Your answer would be, for question 1, 2, 3, 3. And then in words, that would be 200 and 33. Okay, so you need to have both of those to get the answer correct for number 1. Right, number 2. Complete this place value grid so that it shows the number 354. Okay, so in our hundreds column, the moment we just have 100, we need to add 2 more hundreds. Okay, I'm not going to do it super accurately because it's a bit difficult when you've just got a little iPad pen, but you get the idea. They're blocks which should have about 100 lines in them. Okay, so there we got 300. Now we need to put 5 tens. Remember, our tens are our nice long ones like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And then we need to make sure we've got 4 ones. At the moment, we've only got 3, so we just need to add 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is how you show 354 in your place value grid. Okay, the second part of this question is to show this number as a part-whole model. Okay, so I spoke you through this in the help video, which if you haven't seen, maybe go back and look. It is on today's home learning page, so on week 4, Monday. And we're going to split them. So our first number we're going to do is our units number, our numbers in the ones column. So that's just a 4. Okay, it's in the ones column, so it's 4 ones. This one here wouldn't just be a 5 because it's in the tens column. It would actually be 50. Okay, and this one here is 300 because it's 3, but it's in the hundreds column. Okay, so that's the part-whole model. That's what he was asking us to do. Right, so you need to have both this bit here and this bit here correct to get your mark for number 2. Number 3, how many different ways can you make the number 452 in expanded form? Okay, so expanded form is, as I've talked about on the home video again, the one on the home page, the home learning page for Monday, week 4, is when we split a number. So remember, our number is 452. 452. We split a number into a sum. So we could do it nice and simply with our splitting down our place value. So 400 plus 50 plus 2. Okay, you could do it loads and loads of different ways. So maybe you could do 200 plus 200 plus 50 plus 2. Really, there's unlimited ways you could do this. You could do 300 plus 100 plus 50 plus 2. Or you could do 400 plus 50 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, you get the idea. There are loads and loads and loads of different ways you could do it. Okay, as long as it adds up to this number, the answer is correct. So well done, guys. I know it's a little bit tricky and there's quite a lot of different things to get to grips with this 5 a day. And now we're moving on to our question number 4, where we are asked to draw an arrow to show the number 800. Okay, so on the help video again, I've shown you the steps to figure out how to work out where you need to draw an arrow on the timeline. So the first step you need to do is you need to count how many lines there are between the two numbers. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so from the 700, we've got 10 dots. Okay, so that means we're going to find what's the difference between these numbers and divide it by 10. So 900, take away 700, 0, 0, 2 is 200. And now we need to do 200 divided by 10. We know if we're dividing by 10, generally we just lose a 0 off the end, so we know the answer is 20. So that means on each one of these dots, we are going to be adding 20 more on from the time before. Let me just change my pen so you can see it more clearly. All right, nice blue. So 720, 740, 760, 780, 800. So our arrow should be pointing here, which is actually bang in the middle. Okay, so 5 dots in. Well done if you got that correct. I know it can be tricky with timelines, but don't worry, we'll continue, not timelines, sorry, number lines, but don't worry, we shall continue practicing with it. Okay, very similar again. We are going to count the numbers of dots in between. Let's use another pen again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we know whatever the difference between those numbers is, we've got to divide it by 10. Right, now we're going to find out what is the difference between these two numbers. So 600, take away 550, 0, can't do that, 5, 1, 5, 0. So the difference between these two numbers is only 50. So we're going to do 50 divided by 10. So again, we know we divide by 10, we take the end off. So it's 5. So each one of these dots, we're going to add 5 on from the one before. Okay, so that's going to be 555, 560. So our arrow should go there. Okay, well done if you got that correct. I know it's tricky, but we shall continue practicing. I'll make sure that we add in some number lines into our 5-a-days as we go along, but I do try and mix it up so we're not going to get bored with what we're learning. So hope you did well in that. If you don't worry, we'll practice a little bit more, and you can watch today's help video, which is on the home page, to help you out if you didn't understand. Well done, everyone.